Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down. Shoobity wop me oobity wop me oop-a-doo down.
1 year Subiversary.
Good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Saturday the 1st of July, first of the month and all that. I hope you're all doing well. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you very much to Lupine for that opening game of Battlefront. First time we've seen it this season, and very many congratulations to Riff, managing to beat Mr. Vertigo in the final there. And a message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
Where's the cue ball going? No, seriously, where the cue ball going? Ben hashtag Patasmani Balsa Sukan.
And also with you, Puzzle Dan. Thank you very much for the 26-month resub right there. And also Fernando on the 1-year subiversary. Thank you for the 12 months. And Pyro Pygmy for the 23 months as well. Most grateful to you all. Thank you very much indeed. I'm hoping last week was just a bit of a fluke. I've updated graphics drivers. I've done Windows updates and all other manner of other things. And I'm hoping that last week was just a weird fluke. And that actually running off 3 monitors rather than 4 monitors was the author of the pain, and last week was just a weird drivery thing. Full disclosure, in a few minutes' time, I'm going to have dinner brought to me. It was either that or delay the stream by 40 minutes. Because we were delayed at Tesco's earlier on and so didn't start dinner until a bit later. So apologies, you know I don't like eating on stream, but I am also very hungry. It's Data Leak as our first headline game of the evening, our first feature game, and it's been written by 8Minky, a lovely pack for you all to get stuck into. Something for everybody, proof by me. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. And if you would like to play Data Leak this evening, you need to enter this code. VZCN, and in the meanwhile, good evening to Mark and ABMe, Arum and Kolo, to Daru and Abe, Pyro and Ardenfets, Puzzle Dan and Jogging, good evening, Toot and Shadowmane, Stilgar and Shapes, hello Mr. Vertigo and Lottie and BC and Topper, good evening Jack and Lupine, Oni and Riff, hello to Silent Marine and Fernando, the Bassoonist and Dragon and Optimaps and Saving the Stowaway and Mantissa Dev and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for what promises to be a super fun evening of action-packed quiz and trivia. I was going to say, I've done something to my back. Like down here, it's like, you know, age and whatnot. I think I pulled a muscle or trapped a nerve at the bottom of my back. So everything is pain at certain angles. So I'm trying not to move as much as possible. What else has happened? Oh yeah, Elon Musk finally killed Twitter. So that's a thing. Yeah, sad to see it go. But it was fun while it lasted, I suppose. Anyway, what can you do? So, kicking off with Data Leak. First time, I believe, we've seen it this season. So, yeah, some leaky data coming your way. We keep our fingers crossed that nothing is going to crash. Can't sync your changes. Copy your recent edits and revert your changes. Have you signed me out again, Chrome? Yes, you have. I mean, why wouldn't you? Make me sign back in so I can actually read my notes. Is that the password for this one? Looks like it. Coolness. Yeah, okay, so we're now back in. We're back in the room. I'll give you a few minutes to come join, maybe till the end of the sting, maybe a bit more of the next time around. Can I hide that column? It's just citations, I think, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need that column. Go away, column K. Hide column. There we go. Now I can see most things that I need. One more to complete the column, and there we go. Tadaru finishes off the column. There's still another column, if anyone else wants to come play, but that's makes it 25, I think. I haven't got any time entry on this game, so if you're watching and you're not sure if you want to come and join, maybe you want to see a little bit of it before you make that decision, that's fine as well. You'll be able to come and join in any time you like. Silent Marine timing out with the end of the sting quite well there. Ding! That ninth chord. I think it's the ninth chord. Ninth of the tonics in D minor, this, so that would have been an E. No, that can't be right. Oh, it's a sixth. Sixth, not a ninth. My bad. My music theory's gone all over the shop. Almost as my inner ear playing up. It's my back. I've got to blame the back. Right, 30 seconds and then we get the game underway. If you're in for the long haul this evening, we've got DangerZone coming up a bit later on. It's written by Colo. Lovely, lovely pack of DangerZone. A little theme running through it as well. So I do hope you'll stick around for that. But Data Leak to start off the evening should be nice and fun. And yeah, like I say, I'm feeling a bit... a combination of back and tiredness, and it's just not stopped. I was in Wales this week, and then I've had 2 weddings this weekend, one on late Friday afternoon, and then this afternoon. It's just non-stop. Dylan's been away, he's back this weekend, and then he's going out on a residential on Monday or Tuesday, to France, and we're all a little bit given what's happening in France at the moment. We've been assured that he's not going anywhere near where shit's going down, and people who run these trips are saying it's perfectly fine, but doesn't stop you being ever so slightly anxious about the whole thing. So fingers crossed that can still go ahead, and even more fingers crossed that it's all nice and, well, he has a nice time. It's also just worth my saying at this point, this is the penultimate stream. I will be fine. That's good to know, Jack. Glad you were fine as well. This is the penultimate stream before the mid-season break. Because, of course, we've got next week, where a slight change of schedule. We're going to be doing Google That in place of Spotlight next week to catch up on Oni's Google That, which we missed last week because I was... the stream had crashed a few times and I didn't want to risk it. So that'll be happening next week, right before the mid-season break. So I will then be off for 2 weeks for pretty much the remainder of July. I think I'm back on the 29th of July because I'm off to Cyprus for 10 days with the family. First family holiday we've had since 2019. I might try and do something ad hoc while I'm abroad, depending what the Wi-Fi's like and what else we're up to. But just so you're forewarned, here next week, then away the week after. That's enough chit-chat. Let's play Data Leak. So yeah, that room code is up there, VZCN, if you do change your mind and want to come and join. So round 1 is 5 degrees. You're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each of them has got 5 clues and a category. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. 5 for the first and then 1 for the last. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. All you've got to do is type in the answer. Simple as that. The faster you do it, the more points you get. And yeah, have a go. If you've got half an idea, it's always worth a guess in this game because you're not frozen out for the rest of the puzzle. You can have another attempt. So might be worth a guess, and you never know, you might get lucky. So 5 puzzles in this round, 50 seconds for each of them. No, it is 40 seconds because it's 8 seconds per clue. Best of luck to you all. This pack written by 8 Minky. Let's have some fun. Puzzle number 1, the category is a country. So for 5 points, second nation of the world to sell Coca-Cola. What is 50 seconds? I don't know. Can't do maths apparently. For 4 points, birthplace of Despacito, co-writer Erica Ender. No one solving. For 3 points, scandalous 2016 leak of its papers exposed global offshore trading. Very nice to say. I think Jack Wilford might have been the first there. It was good when Jack, our political editor. For 2 points, well-known palindrome references its canal. And cheers, welcome to the game for a final clue. A single point. Panama City is its capital. That would be Panama. Second nation in the world sold Coca-Cola in 1906. Despacito? Not quite sure of the pronunciation. She's the youngest composer inducted into the Latin Songwriters Hall of Fame. The Panama Papers was the one quite a few of you got there, 3 points. Over 11 million documents were leaked, confirming much of what we already knew about the corruption of the world. Less famous palindrome made in 2002 that begins a man, a plan, and ending at Panama has an impressive 15,139 words. And, of course, Panama City is the capital of Panama. Very well done if you solve that. Let's clear the board. And move right along to puzzle number 2. We're looking for a number, either word or digit. Words or digits. For 5 points, champions who fell fighting Thebes in Greek myth. Toot and Mark breaking cover and picking up 5 points, as is Opsimat. Very well played. For 4, metals of antiquity. For 3, Harper Beckham's middle name. Jers, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. For 2 points, tans in a full set of tangrams. And for a single point, wonders of the ancient world. Just Shadowmane denying us a full board there. The number was 7. 7 champions who fell fighting thieves in Greek myth. The metals of antiquity are copper, gold, iron, lead, mercury, silver, and tin. Harper Beckham's middle name, interesting one here. Harper Seven Beckham. Daughter to football star David Beckham, turns 12 on the 10th of July. When David Beckham played for Man United and the England's national team, he wore the number 7 shirt. The 7 tangrams that make up a full set together form a large square. Apart, they are 5 triangles of various size, a small square and a small rhomboid. And of course, the 7 wonders of the ancient world, which I'm not going to name because I'll get as far as about 4 and then I'll struggle. Pyramids of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Temple of Alexandria maybe. Like I said, 4 and I'm going to struggle. I'm sure you can tell me the rest in the chat. Let's clear that board. Moving on to puzzle number 3. We are looking for an event. For 5 points, regularly attended by Dee the Devil for 30 years. Oh, AB me straight in for 5. Very well played there. Lottibus also picking up 5 points. Very well played. For 4 points, 1923 winner claimed its participants are drained all the time by diarrhea. Nice image. There's a ping. Who was that for 4? Jers, very well done. For 3 points, forms a sporty trio with Vuelta a España and Giro d'Italia. Oh, there's a lot of pings coming in there. For 2 points, first edition was announced by sponsoring newspaper Lotto. And for a single point, 110th edition began in Bilbao, Spain earlier today. That is the Tour de France. The Tour de France, yes. Some notes for you. Participants are drained all the time by diarrhea. Henri Pellissier fought for better conditions for cyclists. And many recent Tours de France, to get the correct pluralization, Tours de France, have started outside of France, but have consistently ended near the Champs-Élysées in Paris since the mid-1970s. AB Me's up at the top with 12 points. Let's clear the board and move on to puzzle number 4. We're looking for a foodstuff. Foodstuff for 5 points. Shares name with co-founder of Eon Productions Limited. Oh wow, quite a few getting in for 5. A bit of an obscure clue, but quite a lot of you getting it. Very well played. For 4 points, George H.W. Bush famously claimed, "I haven't liked it since I was a little kid." I haven't liked it since I was a little kid. I can't really do deep South accent, so I won't try anymore. For 3, proceeds celery in VeggieTales theme song lyrics. For 2, means cabbage sprout in Italian. Sort of a multilingual stream. A lot of European language references in this evening already. For a single point now, parodies President Obama in annoying orange videos. That foodstuff was broccoli. There was a lot of variation on the spelling accepted. They can be very generous there with lots of C's and K's and double C's and double L's. But yeah, 2 C's and 1 L is the correct spelling. Eon Productions' Albert Cubby Broccoli was instrumental in developing the James Bond film franchise. Barbara Broccoli, I believe, a descendant who is still involved with the company. Or I might be making that up. It's not written down here, but that feels about right. Broccoli Obama was voiced by YouTuber AlphaCat, Iman Crosson, who became famous for his impression of Barack Obama. One more puzzle in this round. We've got 2 players at the top, Mark and Toot, both on 15. Let's clear that board and move on to puzzle number 5. We're looking for a biped. Transforms back into Grimlock. For 4, at Chicago's Field Museum of Natural History. Still got the only one to solve for 5 here. And for 3, represented Mozilla from 1998 to 2012. There are a lot of variations on this. For 2 points, sang I Love You with Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez in early 2000s. for a single point on the cover of the novel Jurassic Park. A lot of pings coming in there. It was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. There, honestly, this is probably the one with the most variations on spelling. But looking at it again, there's only one variation on T-Rex. So, unfortunately, which was T.space Rex. It wasn't T-Rex. So, T-Rex may not have got flagged, which is an oversight on my part. But 8 Minky cannot be blamed. I kid you not. There's about 15 different variations of the spelling in here. So, if you did put T-Rex, apologies that that wasn't allowed. But quite a few people getting Tyrannosaurus Rex. Grimlock. Some dinosaurs are quadrupeds from the Transformers franchise. Chicago's Field Museum of Natural History is named Sue. Represented Mozilla. Mozilla is the portmanteau of Mosaic, original name for Netscape Navigator, and Godzilla. Mozilla. Sang I Love You with Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez in early 2000s. That was Barney the Dinosaur. And on the cover of the novel Jurassic Park, the image associated with a film franchise is the same one featured on Michael Crichton's 1990 book. And also, I believe, on the poster of the 1993 film of the same name. Clive of Legend, welcome to the stream and welcome to the game. You've just missed round one, but you're welcome to join in for the rest of us. That is the end of round one. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. So, Toot is in front by a single point on 16. Mark's got 15. BC and Oni both on 14. Jack and Shapes have got 13. AB, me, Nando, Jurs, Lottie, Bus, Optimats, and Lupine all on 12. So, all very close up the top here. Just a single question separating all these. And Ardenfetz as well on 11 could tie the top with a quick correct answer on the next round. Arun and Tadara on 10. Kolo, Mantissa, and Riff and Stilgar on top are all on 9. Bassoonist's got 8. Jogging's got 7. Pyro's got 6. Puzzle Dan and Silent Rain on 5. Salem Solway on 4. Mr. Vertigo and Shadowmane on 3. Clive, having just joined us, is yet to score, but he's got plenty of time to make it up. Let's go on to round number 2. It's the content filter. You're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has a category and 5 object, event, or characters that feature in the answer. Points decrease every 10 seconds as before. As the next clue is revealed, incorrect attempts once again freeze you out for 8 seconds. So have a go, even if you're not sure. You never know, it might be right. This has got a quirky theme, something we've not seen in Data Leak before. 8 Mickey's done a slightly different styling of it. The category is effectively going to be the first half of a sentence, and then the clues are going to be things that complete that sentence. So I will read them all out, and there's one I need to remember to give you quite a specific piece of information. It's on puzzle number 4, which I'll hopefully remember when we get there. For now, we're going to go on to puzzle number 1, fingers on keyboards, and the first puzzle is... Oh, you're the guy from... Muscles, for 5 points. Oh, you're the guy from Do the Bartman for 4 points. A couple of people getting it here. Some Simpsons knowledge there. Oh, you're the guy from ABC for 3 points. Oh, you're the guy from Somebody's Watching Me for 2 points. Oh, you're the guy from Beat It for a single point. Of course, the undisputed king of pop, the late great Michael Jackson. Yeah, the guy from Muscles. In addition to backing vocals, Michael Jackson wrote and produced this Diana Ross song from 1982. The guy from Do the Bartman, MJ, a fan of the cartoon, sings backup vocals in the Simpsons song. Oh, you're the guy from ABC, a hit with his band of brothers, the Jackson 5. Oh, you're the guy from Somebody's Watching Me. Jermaine and Michael are in the refrain of Rockwell's 1984 hit. And you're the guy from Beat It. Eddie Van Halen performed the song's guitar solo as a favour to Quincy Jones. Great song, Beat It. Been covered by Fall Out Boy featuring John Mayer, which is worth a listen if you like the song, and or Fall Out Boy if you like Fall Out Boy. You probably knew that already. Let's clear the board and move on to puzzle number 2. And this time, the starter is... These are parts to a thing I've seen before. Rest plank or pin block for 5 points. These are parts to a thing I've seen before. Sostenuto pedal. A few people coming in for 4. A lot of people coming in for 4. Oh, these are parts to a thing I've seen before. 88 felt covered hammers for 3. Uh, 52 pieces of wood covered in white acrylic acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. And for a single point, and 36 more, but with black ABS. Well done if you got that. Those are all parts of a piano, or grand piano, upright piano. The sostenuto pedal is an interesting one. This is the middle pedal that sustains notes played before the pedal is pressed. So you can play a chord, put the pedal down, it will sustain the ones that you've already got down, but not the others. Not all pianos have them. Most modern ones do, but not all of them do. In my entire career, I have used the sostenuto pedal 3 times. In my entire career as a concert pianist, 3 times. 3 use cases I found for the sostenuto pedal. Unsurprisingly, one of them in Debussy, one of them in Rhapsody in Blue, and one of them in a piece of Mozart, curiously enough, but a cadenza for Mozart. And curiously, I prepared it using a sostenuto pedal, and then the piano I was performing this concerto on didn't have one, so I had to work my way around it. Yes, and you've got 52 white keys, 36 black keys, for a total of 88. Thank you, darling. Dinner has just arrived, so I'm going to eat and do the next round. Moving away from illegal ivory keys, just an FYI, modern pianos have acrylic or plastic-covered wooden keys, which helps maintain the overall condition of the piano. I'm going to stop fanboying over the piano now, but I'm very grateful to 8Minky. How many times have you used the left pedal? I'm rarely not using the left pedal. It's anything romantic, the left pedal gets a look in. I'll tell you after the quiz the different uses for it and the different variations it can have. Yeah, I know, Topper. Different variations it has depending on an upright or a grand. We've got chicken risotto tonight with cheese and garlic bread. So I will be snacking on that over the course of the quiz. And I'll tell you more about the piano at the end. For now, we're going to move on to puzzle number 3. And this time, we are looking for... Isn't that the film with... For 5 points, a practical effect involving an explosion of 34 kilograms of shave cream. And for 4, isn't that the film with NYC's Hook and Ladder Company 8 Firehouse? And for 3, I love this piece of trivia, I only found this out this week. Isn't that the film with the first use of toast as a slang word meaning dead? It absolutely is. For 2 points, isn't that the film with the remodeled 1959 Cadillac hearse with the plate Ecto 1? And for 1 point, isn't that the film with a trio of parapsychologists? Yeah, it's Ghostbusters. The explosion of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man released marshmallow on New York City. They originally wanted to use twice that amount for the stunt, but settled for 34 kilograms. Yeah, I only found this out this week, independently of this, so I don't know if 8Minky and I saw the same thing on Twitter, rip Twitter. It was either Twitter or Cracked or something. But yeah, Bill Murray improvised the line, "This chick is toast," and it's the first recorded use of using toast as a slang word for meaning dead. Which is just a wonderful fact, and I feel quite... Maybe 8Minky knew that already. Maybe he read the same thing I did. But yeah, I found that out this week as well. So well done if you did solve that. Ghostbusters was the answer. Let's clear the board. Still pretty close at the top, 26-25, and 3 players on 24. Toot and Mark on 26-25, AB, me, Jack and Oni on 24. We're going to go on to the next puzzle. Puzzle number 4? Yeah, puzzle number 4. And this is one I need to remind you. Read the statement carefully. We're not after the year. Okay, we're after the number of years we're going back. Puzzle number 4. I'm going back in time this many years to experience, for 5 points, England's first gay pride parade. How many years are we going back? We're not after the year itself. I'm going back in time this many years to experience the final show of the original Broadway run of Fiddler on the Roof. Blue Pine getting in there for 4. Well played. For 3, I'm going back in time this many years to experience the blue marble photograph being taken. I'm going back in time this many years to experience Pong debuting in American arcades. A couple of people getting it from that. And for a single point, I'm going back in time this many years to experience Richard Nixon's re-election as US President in a landslide victory. 51, you're in here, was all of these events had their 50th anniversary last year. The first event happened on this day, July the 1st in history, 1972. So that was the first gay pride, England's first gay pride parade, July the 1st, 1972, exactly 51 years ago. Fiddler on the Roof held the record for most shows on Broadway for 10 years until Grease broke the record. Hope I land in New York City in time because this is happening tomorrow, July the 2nd, 51 years. The Blue Marble photograph being taken. Astronauts on the final Apollo mission, Apollo 17, took this photo on December 7th, 1972. Pong debuting in 1972. And Richard Nixon's re-election as US president in a landslide victory on November the 7th, 1972. Well done if you solved that. Not many people to do so, but well done if you did. Let's clear the board and go on to the last puzzle of this round, puzzle number 5. I feel like something's missing in The Immortal Row by Vauhini Vara. I feel like something's missing in The Pale by David Foster Wallace. Yeah, okay. I feel like something's missing in Solomon's Mines by H. Rider Haggard. For 2, I feel like something's missing in Lou for Alaska by John Green. I love this one. I feel like something's missing in To Kill a Mockbird by Harper Lee. It's King is what we were looking for there. Great little puzzle from 8 Minky there. Also accepted Kings, plural. The Immortal King Rao was a 2023 finalist of the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. She lost to co-winners Trust by Hernan Diaz and Demon Cophead by Barbara Kingsolver. Double reference there. The Pale King was a 2012 finalist of the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. There was no winner this year, as none of the 3 nominees received the majority vote. King Solomon's Mines, which would have been the first one I'd have got it on, was the first wildly successful work in the Lost World literary genre. It was written on a 5-shilling bet. Looking for Alaska is a best-selling young adult novel that was the 4th most challenged book in the US in the 2010s decade. And To Kill a Mockingbird, of course, by Harper Lee. Great puzzle by 8. Very well scored if you got some points out of that. That is the end of puzzle 5, the end of round 2. Let's check out the scores. Bod, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Sorry, I've not really been looking at the chat. I am a little bit speaking from my mouth, but I'm trying not to, but you're very welcome. You're welcome to come join the game, Bod. It's got anytime entry if you want to come and have a play. I'm trying not to eat with my mouth full. I have frightfully bad manners. Toot's got the lead with 29. Mark and Jack are tied in second with 28. AVME, Oni and Lupine has got 26. Oh, you ask and here he comes. Good man, David. Great to have you with us. Jers on 24. Shapes on 23. BC, Nando, Kolo, Riff and Tadaru all on 22. Arun's got 21. Ardenfetz has got 20. Lottibus and Mantissa Dev on 18. Opsimat and Topper on 17. Stilgar's got 16. Jogging and Bassoonist on 15. Salem on 14. Pyro on 13. Shadowmane 10. Clive, a late joiner on, but doing well to move his way up the ranks on 9, as is Puzzle Dan. Silent Ring on 8, Mr. Vertigo 7, Bodicum yet to score, but has, of course, only just joined the game, so plenty of time to get some points and some pennies up there. I'm going to tell you some more about the piano, the left pedal. So on an upright piano, it moves the hammers physically closer to the key, so to the strings rather. So if these are the hammers on an upright piano, those are the strings and that's your hammer. It'll move it there, so you don't get as much space. On a grand piano, though, the strings are strung sort of parallel with the floor, so it moves the hammers slightly that way, so you're hitting only the upper range. There are 3 strings per note, so instead of hitting 3, you're only hitting 1. This is what's called the una corda pedal. There you go, some fun extra piano trivia for you, and that's free. You're very welcome. Let's move on. Round number 3. Any other name? Okay, you're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has 5 different descriptions of the same word. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. I will add there are 1 or 2 different accepted spellings of these. And a couple of pluralizations will be accepted as well as singular form. But they are all single words. You don't need more than 1 word for this. As ever, there's no category in round 3 because you could have a multitude of different categories. But the faster you answer, the more points you get. Let's go into round number 3 and our first puzzle. For 5 points. Unexpectedly realise or affect. creature, solving for 5, very well played. For 4, one visit to a website. For 3, one more card in blackjack. And for 2, one way to get to first in baseball. And for a single point, a red peg in Battleship. Those are all hits, hit or hit. Hit or hits would have been accepted there. With baseball, up for debate. With many technicalities, there are at least 7 ways to get to first base in baseball. At least 7. But a hit is certainly one way of doing it. And a red peg in Battleship is a hit, as opposed to the white pegs, which are a miss. Let's clear the board. Puzzle number 2. George Harrison's powder blue Fender Stratocaster. No one. Okay. Before, Tanuki in 2022 reshrined video game. Lupine the first to solve for 4. For 3, creation of Dr. Frank N. Furter. And for 2, best friend to Bullwinkle J. Moose. And for a single point, 1976 film introducing fictional boxer Robert Balboa. That'd be Rocky or Rockies with a YS or an IES. Yeah, the Tanuki Reshrined video game is Pocky and Rocky, is the English name of Kiki Kai Kai, side-scrolling shooter game. Rocky Horror, of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the entire musical and movie screenplay was created by Crystal Maze host Richard O'Brien. And of course, Bullwinkle J. Moose. I remember there was a film, Rocky and Bullwinkle Go Large, came out in about 2002. I remember seeing trailers at the cinema and not realising it was part of a bigger franchise. Rocket J. Squirrel. J, it was appropriate J's here, I suppose. Both eponymous cartoon characters have the middle initial J for their co-creator, J. Ward. What does the J stand for? Does anyone know? I bet Bodycom knows. He's not going to tell us so. Let's move on and clear that board. Puzzle number 3. For 5 points, Fox Hunter's coat. For 4, create a decorative cut that prevents unravelling. For 3, communist sympathiser. Oh, Colo's in for 3, well played. First to solve there. As is Jack now. For 2, stage name of Alessia Beth Moore. And for a single point, colour of guava juice, Himalayan salt, and rosé wine. It's pink. It's all pink. Yeah, so Fox Hunter's coat, in reality, it's close to scarlet in colour, though it's unsure why they are called pink or pinks. Alessia Beth Moore is stylised pink with the exclamation mark in place of the lowercase I, which wasn't on our accepted list because it didn't fit with the other ones, but hopefully you figured that out if you did get it from that clue. Pink was the answer. Very well played. Let's clear the board. And move right along to puzzle number 4. For 5 points, orchid genus known as fairy slipper. Sorry, I'm going to put my fan on. For 4 points, teacher to cartoon dog Bluey. No one yet. For 3, Ogygian nymph who imprisoned Odysseus for 7 years. Few souls in now. For 2, converted minesweeper used by oceanographer Jacques Cousteau. And for 1 point, Caribbean music style made famous by Harry Belafonte. Calypso in any of its various spellings. The Ogygean nymph who imprisoned Odysseus for 7 years, the moon of Saturn called Calypso, is named for her. Extra tidbits for you. One more puzzle in this round, puzzle number 5. Let's go straight there now for 5 points. Affordable global cosmetics brand that launched Project Unicorn. Ooh, a couple of 5s there. Well done there. A 4, Dungeons and Dragons race that can be high, wood, or dark. I'd have got it from that one. Skyrim knowledge. For 3, 8 plus dry. For 2, researcher on the TV comedy panel show QI. And for a single point, Will Ferrell's first PG-rated film. Apodo, welcome into the stream and to the game. Hope you keep it well. Yeah, that's elf. Elves or elfs would also have been accepted. ELF is an acronym for Eyes, Lips, Face. Affordable global cosmetics brand that launched Project Unicorn. 8 plus dry was German for 8 plus 3. Will Ferrell's first PG-rated film from 2003, meaning the film turns 20 this year, if you want to feel a bit old. His other PG-rated films include both Lego movies, 2010's Megamind, 2006's Curious George, and 2005's Kicking and Screaming. That is the end of Puzzle 5 and the end of Round 3. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. Well, it's still very close at the top, but Toot's got the lead at the moment with 45. Mark's in second with 44. Jack in third with 41. Lupine's got 40. Oni on 39. AB Me 36. Jers with 35, Cola with 34, Nando and Shapes both on 33, Riff's got 32, BC and Tadara on 31, Fetz has got 30, Arun on 29, still got 28, Mantis and Optimat have got 26, Lottie and Jogging and Topper all on 25, Basoonis with 22, Pyro with 18, Mr. Vertigo, Puzzle Dan and Shanamain with 16, Bod, Salem and Silent Marine on 14, Clive on 9 and Apodo just joining us at the end of round 3 there on a single point. But still a couple of rounds to catch those points up. I'm going to finish my dinner on the next round because I don't have to do quite as much talking. Let's go to round 4. Just going to check in with the chat because I've not got it on because I think it's causing some lag and I don't want to cause a crash. But it's going to catch up. Hope everyone is well in the chat. Sorry if I'm not chatting with you. I did an OC question and could get it for 5. Oh, on the the Calypso one. Nice. Well, that's often the way, you know, one forgets things. Right, round 4 is the clue chain. I'm going to go back to my notes now. You're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has a category and 5 clues with letters gradually being added to each. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. In this round, though, spelling must be exact. Once again, incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. So you can try it if you think you might have an idea. It's worth a punt. You don't get locked out for the rest of the puzzle. It's still just an 8-second freeze out. But letters are going to be gradually added in. Might be in a random order. It might make it helpful for you. It depends how friendly the algorithm is feeling. But that's what you've got to do. It's basically the Wheel of Fortune round, but your spelling must be exact. If there's any punctuation in any of the answers, hint, hint, there is one on Puzzle 5, you must include it when you submit your answer. Good luck to you all. Round 4 is the clue chain, and puzzle number 1, we're looking for an actual phrase in the Bible. 7246 for 5 points. There for 4. And for 3. Still nobody. So Matt's having a go for 2. Couple coming in now. Welcome to the game, Simpsons Angle, and for a single point. Curdle me like cheese. Job chapter 10 verse 10. Hast thou not poured me out as milk and curdled me like cheese? We think it was really funny when we sang Evensong in Salisbury Cathedral. I think we did it in Chai Cathedral as well, but I remember the one we did in Salisbury Cathedral. It was always very funny among the basses when we got the psalm, and there was a verse that was Judah is my lawgiver, Moab is my washpot, which of course is the name of a book by Stephen Fry, but the Bible had it first. Moab is my washpot, over Edom will I cast out my shoe, over Philistia will I triumph. That's the bass line. I still remember. We rehearsed it so much, I still remember the bass line to this day. But yeah, some funny things in the Bible, weird translations from ancient Hebrew, I believe, Hebrew or Aramaic possibly. Let's clear the board and move on to puzzle number 2. The category is a literal translation of an actor's name. 5334. And for 4 points. Couple of solves there, well played. For 3. Welcome on in, Apodo. Hope you're well, my dude. I hate for us bassers who don't remember any melodies, quite right. For 2 points. And for 1. Hey, there you go, algorithm. Algorithm being very kind there, giving you the answer. Just on occasion it will do that. Believe it or not, it's Thank God for Beef. I'm going to look at chat. Anybody know the actor? Anybody know the actor it's a translation of? Get the melodies sometimes, very occasionally. Not a clue from Mr. Vertigo. Type in the chat, who do you think the actor is? Yeah, Mark's there and Dave is there. Shia LaBeouf. Shia is Hebrew for praise God, and LaBeouf is French for beef. Shia LaBeouf's name also has all 5 vowels. Thank God for Beef. What a great name. Anyway, very well played if you got that. Let's clear the board. And move on to puzzle number 3. We are looking for 2 tricky to spell rhyming words, 7 and 9. For 4. This is hard, this one, I will say. For 3. Mark's got there. For 2. And for 1. Nice algorithm. Good guy algorithm. Beignet Wednesday. Both end in the diphthong A, as in Wednesday, and beignet, so they've got that A sound at the end. As in, time for another stream with Ben. Yay! Oh, ape, you. Thank you very much for the kind words. But yeah, beignet is a new word to me, I have to say. Beignet and Wednesday is what we're after. Well done if you solved that. Let's clear the board. And move on to puzzle number 4. We are looking for That's Not Edible, 7 and 8. For 5. And for 4. Oh. Good guy algorithm. Couple of souls there. For 3. And for 2. And for 1. Spelling count. Way down, picking up a point at the end. Of course, it's a knuckle sandwich. A punch in the mouth has 0 calories. You know, unless you're, maybe unless you're slightly cannibalistic. Maybe, possibly. But yeah, knuckle sandwich, that's not edible. Let's clear the board. One more puzzle in this round before we go to the final round. And we're looking for That's Number Wang, 8 and 10. For 5. And for 4. For 3. Punctuation matters, yes, just a reminder. We must punctuate accordingly. I mean, said to 8 earlier on, I took the hyphen out, but I added it back in because it worked. For 2 points. And for a single point. Negative 86. That's number Wang. It's unknown the origin of the diner slang 86, usually meaning to take something off the menu or to remove a patron from your establishment. It's also Cockney rhyming slang for nix. A negative 86. Nix. Commiserations, Julie. Good number, Wang. Thank you very much to 8 for that. That's the end of puzzle 5 and the end of round 4. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. Yeah, that punctuation catching you out. The typos, yeah. In that round, you've got to be exact, I'm afraid. So, at the end of round 4, Mark and Toot are tied at the top with 60 apiece. A bit of a gap emerging there, down to Oni on 53. Lupine's got 52, AB, me and Jack on 49, Shapes with 47, Riff with 46, Fetz and Nando and Jers and Tadaru all have 44, Kolo's got 42, Arun and BC on 41, Topper's got 38, Mantissa and Stilgar on 36, Ops and Mats and Jogging and Bassoonist all on 35, Lottibus has 33, Mr. Vertigo has 30, David's got 26, Pyro Pygmy on 25, Shadowmane on 24, Salem and Silent Marine have got 22, Dan's got 19, Apodo on 15, Clive on 9 and Simpson's Ankle on 6, and with 1 round to go, it could make all the difference. Let's take a look. It's all a blur in round number 5. You will be shown 5 pictures. Each picture has a category and the picture will gradually come into sharper focus. Points decrease every 10 seconds and once again incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. Latency can't be helped here. There's no way I can get the... Well, there probably is a way I can get the picture to you earlier, but not with the pixelation. So if you're on a bit of latency, I can only apologise. But best of luck to you all anyway. It's all a blur. Here's puzzle number 1, and we're looking for a stone. Whoa. Okay, Twitchbot. For 4 points, you get a cryptic clue at 2 points. For 3. Keep pressing and guessing. And for 2, it's stone blue, not Constantinople. And for 1. Say what you see now. That is turquoise, the name of the stone, turquoise. Very well done if you got that. Turquoise mining originated in Turkey, hence the name. And an acceptable answer here was actually the chemical formula for turquoise. If anyone actually did put this in, it would have been marked as correct. For anyone interested, that was a correct answer. Well, Apes, nothing if not thorough. Well done if you've got some points there. Let's clear the board. And we'll move on to puzzle number 2, and we're looking for a character. For 4. For 3. And for 2. T-Tops Oi Oi Nuhua. And for 1 point. That's Oddlaw. It's the evil counterpart to Wally in the UK, or Waldo in the US, of the Where's Waldo series. Despite the Where's Wally book series originating in the UK, this character is Waldo, spelled backwards. In Portuguese versions of the series, he is known as Al Capote, which is a bit of a mind blower, but there you go. Oddlaw. Well done if you managed to figure that one out. Let's clear the board. Mark with the lead of 69 at the moment. Very nice. 3 questions to go. Here's the next. We're looking for a city. Got a few quick solves in there. For 4. And for 3. And for 2. Oh, there's no clue on this one. And for 1. Most of us have got it anyway, but no clue on this one. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or if I didn't put one in. What's the city? It's Pisa, famous, of course, for its leaning tower. No notes to give you on that one, but well done if you solved it. 2 puzzles to go. Let's go on. Puzzle number 4, and we are looking for a logo. Oh, goodness me, that's a lot of 5s. Look at that. Almost everyone getting 5s. Just Clive, who I think may have parted from us, getting it. Very well done. He might come back, so we'll wait and see. I don't think I've ever seen all active players getting a 5 before. What a wonderful use of our time. I can see it quite clearly on the stream view now. Within its first 3.5 minutes of existence, it became associated with a murder. Of course it did. And for a single point now. The Leaning Tower of Venice. You thought it would blur more? Oh, never mind, Yeah, well done everyone. That one was MTV, also accepted music television there. Very well played. 1 more puzzle for you to wrap the game up. Still not all over. Lupine could still get up and tie for silver theoretically. Toot could still take the gold, but Mark is in pole position at the moment. Let's see what we get with puzzle number 5. We're looking for a person. Before jogging is the first to solve. Basuna's right behind. Silent Marine's there as well. Jack's got his 4. Got 72, currently tied in 3rd place, but all 3 above are yet to answer. For 3 points now. Toot's got there, he's taken the top spot, but Mark could take it back. For 2 points. Able was I ere I saw. Oh, Mark, with about 3 seconds to spare, has taken the top spot back, and Lupine has extended his point score as well, which means he's going to push Jack out of a tied medal position. And the last couple of seconds, well done if you spotted Idris Elba right there. Able was I ere I saw. Incidentally, MTV's current logo, first used in 2021, pays homage to their logo from 40 years ago. The first music video played was, of course, the Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star. It was Idris Elba. That is the end of the puzzle, the end of the round, and the end of the quiz. So, let's clear the board and check out the scores. And it is an honourable mention to Oni with 70 and Jack with 72, 4th and 5th, or 5th and 4th respectively. The bronze medal is going to the Lupine one with 74. The silver goes to Toot with 80, but just pipping him at the post there with a gold medal score of 81. The champion tonight is Mark. Very well played. Top 3 medalists there, and very well played everybody else. I hope you've had fun. Points equal pennies in this game. I really probably should increase the rate of penny payout for this game. Feels a bit tight. How much do we pay out at? 1. There's points equal pennies. That feels a bit. Does that feel a bit tight? Let's multiply them by 5. There we go. Yeah, times 5 is exactly what I was thinking, Mark. Times 100, says Topper. Little leak of pennies. I'll remember to update that after I stop the build afterwards. But really lovely pack there from 8 Mickey. Thank you so much for your efforts on that, and I hope you've enjoyed playing along as well at home. For every point that you've got, I will give you 5 pennies. So times your score by 5. Those are the pennies that you'll earn tonight. It's inflation. Got to keep up with the global markets and trends, with inflation being what it is. Times 100 to make up for all the previous games being times 1. That would be fine, except for all the people who aren't playing tonight. Might be a little bit unfair. The cost of quizzing crisis. Very good too. Very good indeed. Yeah, I'll times it by 5. 5 feels more reasonable. It feels like more pennies are going out. And if you're getting 85 just for sitting in the chat and then only getting like 39 for playing an hour's worth of game, it doesn't feel quite right. So yeah, times 5, that feels good, and I can adjust them on the fly, so I'll do that for the others as well. That's the end of Data Leak, so thank you very much to Wait Minky. Hope you've had fun with that. I certainly had fun hosting it. I'm going to go get myself another glass of Prosecco. I encourage you to go stretch your legs, get yourself a drink, top up a glass, stay hydrated. It's still very warm even if it's a bit overcast at the moment. When we come back, we are going to be playing DangerZone as written by Cola Colo. Very, very nice themed pack. And it's the first time we've seen DangerZone again this season. It's all a season firsts tonight. So really lovely to see Data Leak back tonight and Battlefront, but very much looking forward to seeing DangerZone coming up after the break. If you're not subbed, then you will see some adverts, but don't worry, we won't start the next game without you. It just means people can come in straight away without having to watch pre-roll ads, which is all really good. So yeah, sit tight, grab yourselves a drink. I'll put a penny bonus up. We'll roll some ads, and we'll see you for DangerZone in a few minutes' time. Thank you again to Ape. Congratulations to Mark. You've been playing Data Leak. I'll see you in a few minutes' time. And there's a leaky bonus for you there, and it's leaky 17. Could have happened, but not tonight. Thanks again to Ape. We're going to take a short break. I'll play some adverts, but when we come back, DangerZone as written by Colo. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second part of this evening's game night, where it is time for Danger Zone. Always got a special place in my heart as my first original game, and it's the first time it's been seen this season, season 11. We've got a lovely pack by Colo lined up, and I'm very grateful to G. Isons, who's provided me with these. So I could just press that from time to time whenever the mood takes me, and get the stream muted, possibly. There's a vocals only one as well. Rip VOD. Yeah, I think we've been missing the classics a bit, so Danger Zone, I think, can rightly be described as a classic, but I'm grateful to G. Isons for providing me with that one. Yeah. And also, you can do things like this.
Shame.
Oh, God, I did it wrong. So, hang on.
Shame.
Highway to Shame, if you like. Kenny Rogers didn't die for this. He's still alive, isn't he? Greet users with hi. Yeah. Highway to Honk. Oh, that one works really well, actually.
Duh.
Or that one, or... Yeah, so whichever one takes your fancy. I can do a lot of things with that, but we're grateful to G. Isons for those sound effects, all clipped up and ready to go. We're going to play Danger Zone. If you want to play, type in the code KRXV. So come and join the game. A pack by Cola, I suppose, to give it the correct pronunciation. Cola. It's got a little bit of a theme, but there is something for everyone. There are some easier questions, some harder questions. There's nothing that I perceive to be obnoxiously difficult, is the expression I tend to use. Nothing in that vein, so should be in for a lot of fun tonight. Do come and join the game. A reminder that this is the only game in my arsenal that does not have anytime entry, so if you want to play, you must join at the start. It might be something that comes in Danger Zone 4 at some point in the future when I inevitably remake it, because this would be a good one to have Hackbox for. I wonder if I could do it in a day. Might stream that. Danger Zone in a day. Danger Zone 4. Completely rip it out and start it again. But yeah, you can't join midway through in this game. So yeah, make sure you join now. One variety of Danger Zone's pack tonight. Indeed so. So, come and join the game if you want to get in. It has to have a multiple of 6. Actually, it doesn't really matter because of the way it calculates the players for the final now. So, but yeah, it'd be good to fill up that first column if we can. Do come join. It'd be me, Topper, Optimat, Puzzle Dan, Arun Aromatics, Bassunis, Salem, Mark, Fernando, Oni, John King, Simpsons, Ankle, Mr. Vertigo, Lupi, Shaped, Jack, Silent Marine, Lotibus, Riff, Mantissa, Pyro, Toot, and BC all in so far. Room for a few more. And you can't join midway through, so get in at the start if you want to play. KRXV is the code you need. Like I said, this is a specially themed pack from Colo this evening. Let's log in with Twitch to Streamlabs so I can see other things. Recent events. Cool. I think so, Arun. 1, 2, 3, 4 should work. DangerZone. Yeah, fairly sure 1, 2, 3, 4 works in this one. Right, 30 seconds, I think, and then we'll get this game underway. I'm to finish for about 10 o'clock tonight because I've got to go make a carrot cake. So I've not done a carrot cake before, so I'm very excited. Megs has got all the ingredients for me from Tesco's, so I'm going to attempt to make a carrot cake and hope that the dishwasher drains. We're having problems with the dishwasher recently, and twice I've had to pull it out of the wall, manually drain it by tipping it up and then push it back in, which is no mean feat because the pipes are a bit random. Yeah, we just ran it through with dishwasher cleaner. We had to have a pipe unblocked this week. That was not entertaining. Oh, I'm so sorry, Salem. It's frightfully rude of me, isn't it? All this food and not sharing. But no, I will share a photo of said carrot cake as and when it's done, providing it turns out okay. So I've never made a carrot cake. I've made most others, but not a carrot cake. But yeah, I'll send a photo in your direction when all is said and done. I do need a baking channel. Maybe it'll encourage me to bake more. Who knows? Shapes as well. Plumbing buddies. Yeah, it was. It's a downstairs loo pipe. It intermittently blocks because we discovered the reason for it. We thought it was just like too much loo paper going down, but the pipe coming out under the orangery comes from the sink. It comes on a curve and then straight out, whereas the pipe from the downstairs loo is sort of straight and it's flat as well. So it just comes down and just like splats into a wall, and then blockages start from there. Yeah, they're going to put in a curve at some point, which is going to cost a fortune. But it kind of needs to be done, because otherwise we're just paying to have it unblocked every few weeks, which is not ideal. King paper indeed. King paper. Yeah, we had Portsmouth Water come around and dig up the pavement outside our house without warning. It completely fucked the plumbing, actually, because the upstairs loo wouldn't refill. So we suddenly had a block pipe downstairs and no refill upstairs. That was not a fun couple of days. They sent someone around to make it all good, but my God, that wasn't fun. Loo paper? Is that not what you say? Loo paper? So yeah, that's also a fine thing to call it. I think loo paper's a little bit more, slightly more for polite society. I don't know. Loo roll, toilet paper, bog roll. You can't have loo paper. So you can have loo roll and toilet paper, but not loo paper. But you can have toilet roll. Toilet roll is fine. Bum sheets. So I'm going to get into this as toilet humour. I know it's British here, but that's enough toilet humour. I think we're going to get on with the game. I'll give you a countdown for 10, 9, 8, 7. That's what we used to call them at uni only. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 alternatives. Pieces removal. And on that note, Earth. Okay, the first category for this first round is Earth. Whisper M after submitting to double your points, or N to nerf a question. Nerfing this round will earn you 11 points. General rule is the faster you answer, the more points you get, as long as you are correct. You can use either of your helps once, but not both per round. They are refreshed at the end of the round, so use it or lose it. You don't get any helps if you are eliminated. Something to bear in mind. But yes, answer first, and then M to multiply to double up the points that you would otherwise have won, or N to nerf the question. Before you answer, it will give you a flat rate of, in this round, 11 points. Either once, but not both. The more points you get, the faster you answer correctly, the more points you get. So the first to answer will get 23 points, then 22, then 21, and so on. At the end of the fifth question, the 4 players in the danger zone will be eliminated and go to the boneyard. They may continue playing there for pennies, and your final penny payout will be 10 times however many questions you get right out of 25. Answering A, B, C, or D. 15 seconds to do each one. Those are the rules. The game is Danger Zone. I think we're ready. The category is Earth. Let's play Danger Zone. And question 1. Which animal, the only living species in the Tubilidentata order, has a name which translates to earth pig? Is it the aardvark, the axolotl, the manatee, or the ocelot? That'd be the aardvark. Most players getting that one right. Mark was fastest, Nando second, Arun third, Toot was fourth, and Oni was fifth. A lot of multipliers getting played in there. Ops and Maths multiplying. Was everyone who played a help correct? Mantissa getting the free 11 for nerfing there. Everyone who multiplied was correct, doubling their points. Ops and Maths, Arun, Mark, Nando, Oni, Lupine, and Toot. Remember, sometimes it can be more advantageous to play a nerf rather than a multiplier if you answer late and you think lots of people are going to be right. Sometimes a nerf can be a better lifeline to use. But everyone who multiplied there getting double points, and everyone getting more than 11, which is nice to see. Let's reset the board. The answer was aardvark. We have a tie in the Danger Zone. 5 players there. We can only lose 4 at the end of the round. Hopefully that tie will be broken by the end of the round. Mark up to the top. Nando's in second. Arun in third. On we go. Question 2. A Martika cover of which Carole King song was pulled from radio stations in the US in the wake of the 1989 San Francisco earthquake? Is it Down to Earth, I Feel the Earth Move, The Last Man on Earth, or Heaven is a Place on Earth? A bit of logic will get you there. I Feel the Earth Move was the answer. Mark was fastest, Shapes second, BC third, Nando fourth, Lupine was fifth, Dan, Shapes and Lottibus all multiplying on that one. Only Shapes was correct. Unfortunately, Lottibus and Dan, you've lost your help and you got no points for that. You're going to have to work harder to get out of trouble now. Mr. Vertigo choosing a nerf for free 11 points there. Very well played. Let's reorder the board. So we've got a little tie. 3 players in red, 2 tied on 12. Jogging and Stimpson's angle. You would go to tiebreaker as it currently stands, but we've got 3 more questions to go. Mark in the lead, Nando in second, Shapes now in third. Let's move on to question 3. Using the Bible, Archbishop of Ireland James Ussher calculated that the Earth was created at 6 p.m. on the 23rd of October in which year? 2002 BC, 4004 BC, 6006 BC, 8008 BC. 4004 BC. Learned this growing up in a primary school, Catholic primary school. The Earth was 6,000 years old. Salem fastest, Mark second, third, AB Me fourth, Oni was fifth. Bassoon is playing a nerf for 11 points. No multipliers being used there. The answer was B, 4004 BC. Let's reorder the board. Mark at the top, Toot in second, Lupine now in third. Standard Danger Zone size zone, notably Jogging has still got a help available. Could get him out of trouble. Let's go on to question 4. As it turns out, Archbishop Ussher was wrong. What is now our best estimate for the age of the Earth? 45.2 plus or minus 0.05 billion years, 4.54 billion years, 14.88 billion years, or 6,027 years? 4.54 billion years is the answer. 6,027 was roughly what Archbishop Ussher thought it was. 14 billion, I think, is approximately the age of the universe. 45 billion is since time immemorial, or since before the birth of the universe. 4.5 is estimated, give or take, to be the approximate age of the Earth. Jogging was fastest, AB Me second, BC third, Topper fourth, Lupine was fifth. 3 multipliers going in there, AB Me, Jack and BC, all 3 of whom were correct, getting double points, and Salem choosing to nerf for the flat rate of 11. Let's reorder the board. Jogging getting out of the danger zone. Was it Jogging who was in the danger zone? I can't remember. It may have been, yes, because Jogging was first to answer, but still got that help available. 3 players in the danger zone, Mr. Vertigo, Silent Marine, Lottibus and Puzzled Dan, but only a point separates Mr. Vertigo and Stimpson's Angle. Notably, though, Stimpson's Angle and Pyro, who's only a point ahead of Stimpson's Angle, teetering on the precipice of the danger zone, have got helps available. Silent Marine in the danger zone, but with a help available, could be very critical what's happening here, but as it stands, Mr. Vertigo, Silent Marine, Lottibus and Puzzled Dan, you stand to be thrown into the boneyard. Let's see what question 5 brings. Good luck. Which 2000 film flop starring John Travolta was based on a book by the founder of Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard? The Man Who Fell to Earth, This Island Earth, Earth Girls Are Easy, or Battlefield Earth? Remember, use your helps or lose them. They are reset next round anyway. Battlefield Earth was the correct answer there. D. Toot was fastest, Lupine second, Oni third, Jack fourth, and Topper was fifth. 2 multipliers being played there, Topper and Jogging, both correct, getting double points. Well done there. Silent Marine and Pyro Pygmy going for the nerf of 11 points. Should be enough for Pyro Pygmy to get away just, or is it? Because Simpson's Angle was only 1 point behind and is 1 point more than Pyro Pygmy there. Has Silent Marine done enough to get out of the danger zone? I have a funny feeling we might be seeing a tie here, but let's find out as we reorder the board. We are not, and Silent Marine not doing enough to get out. And look at this, Bassoonist drops into the danger zone, seemingly out of nowhere, dropping down the ranks into the danger zone because 2 players who were there before did do enough to get quite high and away from it. And at the end of the round, Mark is on 124, Lupine on 112, and Toot on a nice round 100. Very well done, you 3. You are going to get a little boost going into the next round. And you'll be joined there by Jack, ABME, BC, Oni, Shapes, Topper, Jogging, Mantissa, Fernando, Salem, Opsimat, Mr. Vertigo, Arun, Stimson's Angle, Pyro, and Riff, all of whose points will be reset to 0 and their help reapplied. Very well done. Notably, Stimson's Angle and Riff both surviving to the next round, but keeping hold of their help. It would have been refreshed anyway, so remember, use them or lose them. You don't get them in the boneyard, but you do get a fresh one at the start of each round. So if you got an answer you've no idea and it's a last question, you might as well play a nerf or take a 1 in 4 guess. Unfortunately, though, Bassoonist, Silent Marine, Lottibus, and Puzzle Dan. A valiant effort from all 4 of you, but we do have to say goodbye to some people every round. You've given a good effort, and you can carry on from the boneyard, but unfortunately for now, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. That worked. And there we go. Bassoon is king of the boneyard at the moment. 2 points. Remember, you are battling for that crown, and there is a medal available to whoever has the most points in the boneyard at the end of the game. You will, yes, a medal available there as well as pennies, so do continue playing. Mark now starting on 9, Lupine on 6, Toot on 4, everyone else resetting. Let's go to round number 2. We've had Earth. It's now time for Wind. More of the same. Helps have been reset. Whisper M to double your points. Whisper N to nerf. And a nerf in this round will be worth a flat rate of 9 points. Half the number of remaining players rounded down. Seeing the theme that's developing, and I've got a note here that... it might be the punctuation of wind, the pronunciation of wind may change at some point in this round. We'll have to wait and see. Best of luck to you all. Fingers on keyboards, if you will. It's time to go on to round 2. The category is wind. Let's play Danger Zone. Which of these is not a wind? Scirocco, Bourbon, Fremantle Doctor, or Mistral? It's Bourbon. A Bourbon is a biscuit, but after searching, it turns out that Bourbon Wind are a big name in offshore wind farms, but still not a wind. Bourbon is what we wanted. Scirocco, Fremantle, Doctor, and Mistral all are winds. Toot was fastest, Jogging second, Mark third, Topper fourth, Arun was fifth. Very well played. 4 multipliers being played there, or correct. Mark, Toot, Jogging, and Nando all getting double points there. Very well played. Let's reorder the board. 5-way tie. We only need 4 players in that danger zone. So ABME, Jack, BC, Pyro, Pygmy, Salem. Let's try and break those ties. It still counts as a danger zone mark against your name, which you don't want because later on that can really damage your score. So get out of that danger zone if you can. Let's go on. Question number 2. And which of these is not a wind instrument? Bodhran, harmonica, bagpipes, vuvuzela. It's a bodhran. It's a drum. As the sort of resident muso, that's actually not something I knew, but I did know the other 3 were wind-based. Most players getting this one right. Oni was fastest, BC second, Mark in third, Nando in fourth, Shapes in fifth. Just Jogging and Salem airing on this one. Few multipliers being played. APME, Oni, Mr. Vertigo, Shapes, and BC all getting double points there. Well played. Let's reorder the board. We've resolved that time. The danger zone, Mantissa, Dev, Pyro, Pygmy, Jack, and Salem now in the danger zone. Mark's up at the top with 60, Toot in second with 56, Oni's in third with 50. Let's go on. Question 3. In a popular nursery song, children sing that they will wind the blank up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. What's the blank? Clock, bobbin, business, auntie. Couldn't even hum that one. Yeah, it feels vaguely familiar. Bobbin, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Who was fastest? Oni was fastest, Mr. Vertigo was second, AB me in third, Lupine fourth, and BC was fifth. Salem and Lupine playing multipliers. Lupine correct, but Salem incorrect. Unfortunately, you're going to lose that help, and you're going to have to work extra hard to get out of the danger zone with 2 questions to go. Let's reorder the board. Mark still at the top, Oni in third, Lupine now jumping up to third, Mantissa, Pyro, Jack, and Salem in the danger zone. 3 of them still with helps available, notably. Let's go on question 4. On that subject, that's all well and good, but in which of these locations would you be most likely to find that bobbin that needs winding? The Embassy of Canada to the USA, Washington, D.C., Frederick Johnson Lace Limited, Nottingham, UK, 7 Hill Cellars Vineyard, Australia, or Fazenda da Taquara Coffee Farm, Brazil? Oh, a few nerfs coming in here. Optimus, Stimson, Zangler, Mantissa all nerfing this one for the flat rate of 9. Quite a few getting it right, though. BC, Shapes, Oni, Nando, and Jack were the 5 fastest. No multipliers coming in here. The answer was B, Frederick Johnson Lace Limited, Nottingham, UK. A bobbin is a spindle on which yarn, thread, wire, tape, or film is wound. Bobbins are extremely important in lace making, so although these other places might have some bobbins lying about, they are not used extensively or specifically in that place. Very well done. If you did get that one, let's reorder the board. See what that's done down in the danger zone. Jack is creeping up the ranks, but is still in the danger zone, as is Mantissa here, 21 and 19. Optimus just 2 points clear of Jack at the moment on 23, and Jack, still with the help available, could find himself shooting out of that danger zone. Likewise, Pyro Pygmy currently on 7, but could get out of the danger zone. Remember, use it or lose it. You won't get one in the boneyard, and it will be refreshed if you get to the next round. Dan and Bassoon is now sharing the boneyard crown on 3 apiece. Let's go to the last question of the round. It's question number 5. Which way do wind turbines turn from an upstream perspective? About equal numbers of clockwise and counter. They are free to turn either way, counterclockwise or clockwise. Interesting one. The answer is D, clockwise. Pre-1978, they mainly turned counterclockwise. Since then, almost all turn clockwise. Almost all of them. Yes. Who was fastest? Mark was fastest. Jogging was second. Mantissa was third. ABME was fourth. Simpsons Angle was fifth. Few nerfs coming in here. Topper, a run, and Jack all nerfing for the free 9 points. Riff and Pyro using multipliers here. Both of them wrong. Pyro is going to be in the danger zone still. Likewise, Salem. Riff getting it wrong, so not getting those free doubling points, but has he done enough to stay out of the danger zone? Let's reorder the board and find out. Mantissa Dev does do enough to get out of the danger zone, but Jack does not. And Optimus has just tripped and fallen in. 30 and 23, those points are not enough to get you through. I'm afraid you are going to be eliminated. Up at the other end, Mark finishes on top with 103. Oni in second with 86, and is Jogging in third with 76. Very well done, you three. You'll get a little boost going into round 3. And you'll be joined there by Lupine, ABME, BC, Nando, Shapes, Toot, Stimson's Angle, a run, Mr. Vertigo, Riff Raccoon, Topper, and Mantissa Dev, all of whose scores will be reset to 0. Very well played. You are through to round 3. Unfortunately, Jack, Optimat, Pyro Pygmy, and Salem Stowaway have not done enough to come through the round. Thank you very much for playing, and do continue playing in the Boneyard. But for now, it is the end of the road. No, that's the escape artist. Thank you very much for playing, but it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. And Jack takes the crown in the Boneyard. 6 out of 10 questions correct and is at the top. He's going to want to keep hold of that and try and earn that medal. Toot, Mr. Vertigo, Topper, and a run would have been in the danger zone had the thing not reset, but they did, so it doesn't matter. Has it just done you alphabet? I can't even remember. Let's play on. Round 3. Mark with 7, Only with 5, Jogging with 3, everyone else going back down to 0, but your helps have been reset if you're still in live play. We've had Earth, we've had Wind, we've now got Fire before round 4 is September. I had it in September. Was it September? Not Earth, Wind and Fire? Great song. Or possibly Star. I had it on my Spotify driving playlist recently. Love that song. So mellow. Fire is the category. However, I'm just hoping I'm not giving away any answers to any of the questions coming up. I don't think I am. Nerfs are now worth 7 points, half the number of players rounded down. And we're going to lose 4 players at the end of this round once again, which means we're going to lose 5 players in round 4 to leave us with a 6-player final. Same as before, the faster you answer, the more points you get. Whisper M to multiply and double your points after you've answered the question, or N before. You can use either of them once, but not both. And use it before the end of the round, or lose it. We've had Earth, we've had Wind. It's time for Fire. Earth, Wind, and round 4 is going to be and. Will there be different pronunciations as too? Who knows? We'll find out. Round 3 is fire. Let's play Danger Zone. Starting with question 1. Which classic song with an easily identifiable 4-note blues scale chronicles the 1971 fire at the Montreux Casino? Ring of Fire, Disco Inferno, We Didn't Start the Fire, or Smoke on the Water? Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, I believe, if memory serves. Oni fastest, Nando was second, Mark third, Toot was fourth, Shapes was fifth. 3 multipliers coming in here from Mark, Nando, and Oni amongst the top. They were the top 3, in fact. So not only the fastest to answer, but also playing the multipliers and maximising the points they could have got on that question. Very well played. You 3 are going to go straight to the top of the chart. And yeah, Smoke on the Water. Let's reorder the board. Big old tie here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's a 7-person danger zone. Can only be 4. 3 of you are going to have to get out of there. Let's go on to question number 2. Not a cat, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Who took over firing duties on the Celebrity Apprentice USA when Donald Trump stood aside in 2017? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold Palmer, Arnold Ridley, Arnold Rimmer. It's Arnie the Governator. I don't know, that was supposed to be an Austrian accent, it was nowhere near. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the answer. Toot fastest, Mr. Vertigo second, Nando was third, BC fourth, Oni was fifth. 4 multipliers coming in there, jogging, Mr. Vertigo 2 and BC. All of them were correct, doubling up their points. Very well played. Arnie, let's reorder the board. Jack retaining the crown in the boneyard, and we've got a standard danger zone size. AB me in there with 4 points, Lupine Riff and Stimpson's Angle in there with 0, but all 4 of them have still got helps available, as have Topper and Mantissa Death, just loitering above the danger zone line, and a run and Shapes about halfway up the pack. Oni's at the top now, Mark's in second, Toots in third, just a point ahead of Nando in fourth on 41. Let's go on to question number 3. Huds! Hello, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Which lead singer of the Crazy World of Blank Blank sometimes went on stage with a fiery helmet? Arthur Miller, Arthur Brown, Arthur Lowe, or Arthur C. Clarke? You gotta whisper it, Mark. Put that cookie down now. Arnold Schwarzenegger. You gotta whisper to the bot. It won't be processed if you type in public chat. Yeah, so I hope it was a helmet he wore on his head. Pop my head in quick before getting on, like, yeah, very sensible, Huds. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. Congratulations on the Pride Push. Just to let you know, everyone, because obviously we contributed to Huds' Pride Push. He raised £5,000 for Bristol Pride, which is a huge achievement, tremendously gratifying. So well done to everyone over on Huds' side. And thank you to Fiery Helmet is a raid message, yes, I think it is. And huge thanks to everyone here who contributed to that total over on the Sonic Game Night, and anyone who went to give Huds a follow as a result. It's a great total, so very well done, mate, and enjoy some well-earned rest now for the next few weeks, and well, hopefully we'll see you online at some point soon. And Fiery Helmet is definitely a raid message. I think it's got to be. Arthur Brown. The Crazy World of Arthur Brown sometimes went on stage with a fiery helmet. Toot was fastest, Oni second, Lupine third, Shapes was fourth, and Arun was fifth. Very well done there. Arun, Lupine, and Shapes all multiplying on that one, all correct for double points. Simpson's Angle and Mantissa are nerfing for the flat rate of 7. Maybe enough for Simpson's Angle to get out of the danger zone. Let's find out as we reorder the board. Enough to get you near the top, but not out yet, Simpson's Angle. Still a bit more work to do on these next 2 questions. Topper, ABM, and Riff also in there, all 3 with helps available. Notably, nobody else has a help available, just 3 out of the 4 players in the danger zone. Oni's up at the top with 60, Toots in second with 57, Nando in third with 50. Let's go on to question number 4. What is the title of the second book in Susan Collins' Hunger Games series? Catching Fire, A Song of Fire and Ice, Fire Falling, or The Goblet of Fire? That would be Catching Fire. Mr. Vertigo, the only one to drop on this one. Is it going to affect his score too badly? We'll see in a minute. Mark was fastest, Oni second, Topper third, Toot fourth, BC was fifth. AB, me, and Topper also multiplying on this one for 14 and 26 points respectively. That could be a great help to them. Yeah, Hunger Games Catching Fire. Song of Fire and Ice is the Game of Thrones books as Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. Fire Falling I'm not familiar with. It might have been Colo made that up, or it might be a book series I'm unfamiliar with. Goblet of Fire, of course, the fourth book in the Harry Potter series. Let's reorder the board. Ooh, Mr. Vertigo falling, but not falling into the danger zone. It's currently AB Me, Mantissa, Simpsons Angle, and Riff Raccoon. There is a bit of a gap between AB Me, and who's in the danger zone, and Jogging on 29, who is out of the danger zone, but still much to play for. Riff is still in with a multiplier. Could get 30 points from this question. Riff, you can still get out of this danger zone. Simpsons Angle, you cannot hope to surpass Jogging. Likewise, Mantissa, you cannot hope to surpass. You can hope to tie with Jogging, which would force a tie break. AB Me, you can get out of here if you're first and fastest and you get it right. So Simpsons Angle is going to be eliminated, but AB Me could get out, Riff could get out, Mantissa could force a tie. Oni's up at the top, Toots in second, Mark and Nando are tied in third. Good luck. Here is question 5. Who is the subject of Robert Browning's poem Clive, a fictional tale of them firing a pistol at someone caught cheating at cards? Tegan Clive, Robert Clive, Clive Barker, or Clive Dunn? Robert Clive, also known as Clive of India. Optimat saying Song of Ice and Fire. Yes, the book series is a Song of Ice and Fire, but it wasn't the right answer, so maybe it was just there as a sort of red herring-y sort of thing. Not our Clive, no, not Clive of Legend. wasn't Clive of Legend. Robert Clive, Clive of India was the answer there. Toot was fastest, Nando was second, Arun was third, Lupine fourth, Mr. Vertigo fifth. No helps being used, and everyone in the danger zone getting that one wrong, which means fates have been sealed. Let's reorder the board for posterity's sake. Jack is leading the Boneyard at the end of the round by 2 clear questions, 9 out of 15. Toot's going to finish on top with 84, Oni in second with 74, and Nando in third with 72. Congratulations, you three. You'll get a little boost at the start of round 4. And you'll be joined there by Arun, Mark, Mr. Vertigo, Shapes, Lupine, BC Topper, and Jogging, whose points will all reset to 0. Congratulations, you 11. We'll see you in round 4. Unfortunately, though, AB Me, Mantissa, Stimson's Angle, and Riff. You've done a good game to get to this point, but unfortunately not enough in round 3. Thank you very much for playing, but it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. AB Me, though, stealing the crown off Jack Wilford with 10 out of 15 correct. He is the top of the Boneyard. Can he stay there over the remaining 2 rounds? We will see. 2 on 5, Oni on 3, Nando on 2. Everyone else resetting, and note the danger zone size is 5. We will be losing 5 players this round, not 4. Just shy of half, which leaves us 6 for the final as we go to round number 4. There's your ice. Earth, wind, fire, and ice is the category for round number 4. We're going to lose 5 players, just shy of half. We need 6 in the final. This is the last round before then. Helps have been reset. You've got a nerf or a multiplier, but not both. Multiply after answering to double your points by whispering M. Whisper N to nerf the question before you answer for a flat rate of 5 points, half the number of players rounded down. Good luck to all 11 remaining players and everyone who is still playing in the Boneyard. Remember, you're playing for pennies. Questions correct times by 10 will give you your penny count. It's time to play Danger Zone once again. It's round 4. The category is ice. Let's play Danger Zone. And question 1. In which of these common adages can you not fill the blank with the word ice? To skate on thin blank, fighting blank with blank, blank maiden, the tip of the blankberg. You would, of course, have to skate on thin ice, ice maiden, and the tip of the iceberg. B would have been fighting fire with fire, which was the correct answer, the only one you cannot fill with the word ice. Arun was fastest, Mark second, Toot third, Lupine fourth, Nando was fifth. 5 multipliers being played here: Arun, Mark, Nando, Mr. Vertigo, and Lupine, all 5 of whom were correct, and better off multiplying than using a nerf. Let's reorder the board. And this is where it starts to get a bit more pressure on you. Shapes, Topper, Oni, Jogging and BC in the danger zone. Despite 4 out of 5 of them actually having points, they have all got help still available. So maybe if they play it, the balance will be addressed. Toot, the only player above the line with the help available. A run at the top, Mark in second, Lupine and Nando tied in third. Let's go on. Question 2. From his 2004 single, Jay-Z did not write the chorus hook, I Got 99 Problems. It was borrowed from an earlier song by whom? Was it Ice Spice, Ice Cube, Ice T, or Vanilla Ice? It was originally written by Ice-T and 99 Problems. The Jay-Z song featured the hook by Ice-T. Topper was fastest, BC second, Oni third, Arun was fourth, Jogging was fifth. No helps being used there. Very interesting weighting. It's the bottom half mainly who've got it right, the top half mainly who've got it wrong. Exceptions for Arun and Shapes. Arun in the top half getting it right, Shapes in the bottom half getting it wrong. Let's see what that does to the ordering of the board. Let's reorder the board. Interesting. Very, very tight around that danger zone line. Arun with a clear lead here of 30. Mark in second with 20. Mr. Vertigo's in third with 18. 2, Oni, Jogging, BC and Shapes all in the danger zone, but it's very, very close around the edge. Lupine and Nando on 16, Topper on 15, currently safe. Toot on 14, Oni 12, Jogging and BC on 10. Not a lot in it, less than one correct answer in it. And also notably 6 and below also still have their helps available, including all the players in the boneyard. And we've still got 3 questions left. This isn't over by a damn sight. Let's go on. Question number 3. Ice is not generally used as slang in place of which of these? Expensive jewellery, crystal methamphetamine, murder, or Zen meditation? Fairly simple question if you can unpick what it is asking. Zen meditation was the answer. Crystal methamphetamine, ice, or glass, crystal meth. Is sometimes referred to as ice. Expensive jewellery, you might call it ice, or ice diamonds. You might have diamonds often referred to as ice. Murder, you can ice somebody for a murder, slang term for murder. Zen meditation, though, is not, you cannot use ice in place of Zen meditation. Again, no helps being used there. Toot was fastest, Oni second, Nando third, Mark fourth, and Lupine was fifth. Let's reorder the board. Bit of change. Toot gets out. Mr. Vertigo drops in. A run still at the top, but the gap closing down. Mark's in second. Nando and Toot tied up in third. Down in the danger zone, Mr. Vertigo, Topper, Shapes, Jogging and BC. All but Mr. Vertigo have got helps available, so still not over yet. On we go. Question number 4. First coined in cyberpunk literature, but now entering common usage, ice or black ice is a term used for what sort of computer software? Data security, image enhancement, search engine optimization, or crypto mining? We have got a multiply being used here by BC, who was correct and was fastest. So he's doubling from 11 to 22. That could be a massive help for him. Currently at the bottom of the danger zone. We'll see what it does to the leaderboard in a minute. Topper was second, Lupine was third, Toot was fourth, and Oni was fifth. Few others getting it right, but 4 players getting it wrong. The answer was data security, intrusion countermeasures, electronics. Now that is a worked back initialism acronym, whatever. That would be an acronym because it's an actual word like FEMA or something else where you actually say it. I now can't think of any. FEMA, though, is an acronym, whereas RSPCA is an initialism. Thank you to Ash for that nugget of trivia many years ago, which I've never forgotten. But yes, intrusion countermeasures electronics is data security. Let's see what it does to the scores as we reorder the board. Has BC done enough to get out of the danger zone? Let's find out. Whoa! We're shooting right the way up into third, in fact, joint second place. All change here. Toot is at the top with 33, with a help still available with 1 question to go. Lupine and BC tied in second with 32. A run drops to third now, de facto fourth with 30. Oni with 29, but with a help in hand. And Mark just above the danger zone line on 28. It is all very close, though. Mark is only 3 points clear of Nando and Topper, who are on 25. Topper has also got help available. Mr. Vertigo 23, which means he can still get out. It could get up to 34. Could theoretically finish top of this round. Shapes and Jogging both with helps available. Could attain remain 22 points on this question. No one is eliminated yet. It is all to play for on this question. Interesting spread of available helps. Very, very close scores. Good luck to you all. Here is question 5 on ice. You are served a plate of 2 scoops of ice cream with caramel sauce. According to the etiquette scholar, it should properly be eaten with what utensil? A, either it doesn't matter, B, a fork, C, both a fork and a spoon, or D, a spoon. Only going for the safe nerve, picking up 5 points. It should be enough to get him through. Only 2 players getting that right off their own back. Mr. Vertigo for 11 and Lupine for 10. All of the other players, other than Oni, who had a help, went for the multiplier, and all of them hit the wrong answer, which means those in the danger zone on a wrong answer, you are going to be eliminated. The question now is whether Mr. Vertigo has done enough to get ahead of Mark, who got it wrong, who is the next player to drop into the danger zone. Has Mr. Vertigo done enough to get out with that 11-pointer? The answer is a fork. If it's on a plate, it's a fork. If it's in a bowl, it's a spoon. If it's with cake, it's a fork and a spoon. It does matter, according to the etiquette scholar. And if it's served a plate of 2 scoops of ice cream with caramel sauce, you should eat it with a fork. Only the 2 getting it right. Only with the nerf should be enough for safety, given the amount of people who got it wrong. The question is, has Mr. Vertigo got out of the danger zone and thrown Mark in there? Let's find out as we reorder the board. He has. Mr. Vertigo jumps up to 3rd and pushes Mark under the bus and into the danger zone. And we have got our final 6 with 42. Lupine finishes top. Oni and Mr. Vertigo tied up in 2nd with 34. Toot gets 33, finishing in 4th. BC with 32 and a run with 30. Very many congratulations to you 6. You are our finalists this week. Unfortunately, though, it does mean we have to say goodbye to Mark, Nando, Topper, Shapes and Jogging. Formidable effort to get to round 4 of Danger Zone and high scores from all of you. It really did come down to that last question. But unfortunately for you 5, it is the end of the round. And I'll just say Mantissa, Jack and ABME currently sharing the crown. That might be about to change as it is the end of the round. Mark, Nando, Topper, Shapes and Jogging, you are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Forgot that button. It's Mark who takes the crown off everyone. 15 out of 20 correct is the top of the boneyard with 5 questions left to go in the game. A quick note on the scores. Scores in round 6 are equal to the number of questions you've got right minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. So Lupine, who may have been in the danger zone 0 times possibly and gotten 14 out of 20, starts with 14 minus 0. Toot with 13, Oni with 12, Arun with 11, Mr. Vertigo with 7 and BC with 5. Still could go any which way as we go to the final round. It's general knowledge as ever, but of course a theme has been emerging. That theme may continue into this final round. We will find out in just a minute. Battling it out for the Boneyard crown, we have got a number of players there. Mark currently at the top, Shapes just a point behind, and Nando a point behind that. Medal available for you if you finish top of the Boneyard, and also 10 times the questions you've gotten right is your reward in pennies. Gold, silver and bronze are available for our finalists here. Lupine with a very small advantage, 14, 13, 12, 11 for the top 4. But of course with 6 points, the maximum available for each question, it can all change very, very quickly. The final round is general knowledge. There are no multipliers or nerfs. It's all off your own back. Good luck to you all. The category is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. Starting with the 5 elements Godai in Japanese Buddhist philosophy are earth, the chi, water, sui, fire, ka, and wind, fu. And which other? Is it spirit go, void ku, wood die, or life foe? Good lord. It's void. Earth, water, fire, wind, and void ku. Just Opsimaths getting that one right. Everyone else getting it wrong. Boneyard and Hot Seat alike. Opsimaths getting 12. May go up 1 place just because of alphabetical stuff, but B, void was the answer. No change in our main game. Question number 2. In early Western mythology, this 5th element of matter was known as quintessence, or by what other term? Phlegm, ether, continuum, or miasma? I almost wrote down a piece of trivia on this one when proofing it earlier on before realising the piece of trivia I would have written down would have been question 2. Ether was the answer. 5 players in the hot seat getting this one right. Mr. Vertigo fastest, BC second, Arun third, Toot fourth, and Lupine fifth. Just only getting this one wrong. Aether was the answer. Void or ether. Very well played. Mark still top of the boneyard and extending his lead. Let's reorder the board. Not much change, but still very tight. In fact, even tighter from first to last. In fact, there is only 1 question's difference between first and sixth now. Lupine and Toot both on 16. Arun's got 15. Mr. Vertigo 13. Only 12. BC 10. With 3 questions to go, still anyone's game. On we go. Question 3. Boron is the 5th element on the periodic table. How many neutrons does it have in the nucleus of its most commonly occurring isotope? 10, 5, 6, or 11? It's 6. Interestingly, a Google search brings up 5 as the headline answer, but 80% of boron is the B11 isotope with 6 neutrons. Smattering of players getting it right in the boneyard, but again, nobody in our hot seat game, which means it's still tight, but with fewer questions to go. The answer was 6. No change. Mark has now got the top spot secured. No one can catch him. No hitman can match him for his $1 million skill. Boom! James Bond references. 17. Trailing on 14, AB Nando, Optimats, and Shapes, but only 2 questions to go means they can't get more than 16. Mark is going to take that boneyard medal. Congratulations to you. But in our headline game, there is still much to play for. Very, very close, with 12 points still up for grabs. Let's go on to question number 4. The Fifth Elephant is a book title in which series of fantasy novels? The Culture, Rifwa Saga, The Wheel of Time, Discworld. It's Discworld. The Discworld is carried on the backs of 3 elephants standing on the back of a giant turtle. This is the tale of the 5th one by the... Terry Pratchett's Discworld, isn't it? I was going to say Douglas Adams, who was Hitchhikers. Yeah, Douglas Adams. No, he was Hitchhikers. I just said that. Terry Pratchett. I think the late Terry Pratchett, writing the Discworld series. Toot was fastest, Lupine second, Oni third, Arun fourth, Mr. Vertigo fifth. Let's reorder the board. Oh! It comes down to this question with 6 points available. It is still Oni upwards. Could still potentially come first or tie. Oni could get 6 points, and if everyone above him gets it wrong, he will tie for the gold medal with 2, but we don't have ties for the gold in this. We will force a tiebreaker if that happens. Mr. Vertigo and BC could still potentially, or Mr. Vertigo certainly could still get the silver medal. BC couldn't get the bronze, unfortunately. So BC, you're out of the medal lineup. Mr. Vertigo, silver's the highest you can get. Mark still in line for the Boneyard medal. With one more question, hopefully you've noticed a trend, and this was mentioned in the chat earlier on. I didn't mention it at the time. Here's one more question for you. Good luck. Question 5. What is the name of the 5th element in the 1997 film The Fifth Element? A character played by Mila Jovovich. Lilu, Peepoo, Hee-Hoo, Wee-Woo. Sure, Kolo just put those answers in to make me sound silly. So Mrs. Lathbury's little boy has grown up to say Lilu, Pee-Poo, Hee-Hoo, Wee-Woo. Lilu was the answer. Lupine was fastest. Toot was second. Oni was third. I think there was only a point between them. We could have a tie here. We'll find out in a minute when I reorder the board. We knew Mark had the Boneyard medal. Arun, Mr. Vertigo, and BC getting that one wrong. Let's reorder the board. The answer was Lilu. We do indeed have a tie, but we cannot have ties in a Danger Zone final. This is the only game where the gold medal is not shared if there's a tie at the top. And this week it is between Lupine and Toot. So it's going to be Oni who takes the bronze, and either Lupine or Toot who's going to take the silver. Haven't had a 5th set tiebreaker, appropriate on this question all about 5th elements, and with Wimbledon starting on Monday. We are going to have a 5th set tiebreaker. Or 5th round tiebreaker, but 5th set tiebreaker is much more fun to say. And it's between Lupine and Toot. Answer in the form of a whole number without punctuation. Lupine and Toot, this is just for you two. If you are closest to the numerical answer, you keep your score of 27. If you are further away, you drop a point and you finish on 26 and in silver medal position. It's just for these two. All eyes on you, and it will be a whole number without punctuation, if you please. Good luck. Your tiebreaker question is... How many Dalmatian puppies were used to film the 1996 movie 101 Dalmatians? Mahut is the levels of epicness, it is a bit. We're still here on Monday morning. Both players have locked in. Lupine's gone for 38. Toot has gone for 260. It's been how many Ks in the... Oh, that would have been perfect. Oh, that's such a good tiebreaker question. Yeah, we're talking about the live action one, the 1996 version. Whoever is closest retains their score. Whoever is further away loses their score. How many puppies were used to film it? I know there's a scene at the end where it zooms out and there's loads of them, but I don't know how many of them were CG. The correct answer is... 230. It was more than 101, and it was Toot who was closest with 260. He retains his 27. Lupine drops to 26, takes the silver, and Oni's going to have the bronze. So at the end of Danger Zone, Mark takes the Boneyard medal with 18 out of 25. BC finishes in 6th, Mr. Vertigo 5th, Arun in 4th. The bronze medal with 20 goes to Oni. The silver after an epic tiebreaker with 26 goes to Lupine. But your Danger Zone champion with 27 is now cut that out. There's your fanfare. Doesn't really work after the fact, does it? But I just wanted to play it. And there is your Kenny Loggins. Is it Kenny Loggins? I think it's Kenny Loggins. And very well played indeed to all our medalists and to all our players. Time to score. Time to the number that you can... Well, not the top 6, but everyone in the Boneyard times it by 10. That's how many pennies you will get for this game. And enormous thanks to Cola Cola for a really, really great pack. And it's always nice to see themed packs, but that still keep broad. So lots of broad subjects in there. Very, very fair pack. Really, really lovely. Grade AA shithousery feat to grab a bronze. Well, I think it's well deserved there, Ronnie. Very well deserved. But yeah, huge thanks to Colo for providing us with that pack this evening. And that, I'm afraid, is going to be it from game night tonight. I hope you've all had fun. I've certainly had a great time. It's been lovely to see so many of you here, so thank you for joining me. To Lupine for writing Battlefront, to Ape for writing Data Leak, to Colo for writing Danger Zone. Thank you all so much. To all of our winners, congratulations. And to everybody who has come along to play, it's always lovely to see you. Let me give you some Danger Pennies real quick. Danger 31. These have been it's a pleasure, Optimat. You're very welcome here, and I hope you've been enjoying it. And yeah, just while you're claiming that bonus, I'll just do some continuity real quick. Our great friend Ash the Bash is back after his season away. Simpsons Angle, you're here just in time for the end of the stream, but you're very welcome to be here. What's Bash got coming up? He's back after some time off. He is going to be here Wednesday and Friday next week. Wednesday, he has got Wednesday the 5th of July, Wipeout and Secret Fortune. Always love that's a good combination, that one. I'm out with Megs that evening because Dylan's off to France, so sadly we'll miss it, but I'll be sure to catch the VOD. But that's a great pairing. Wednesday the 5th of July, that's with Ash the Bash. Go give him a follow. He's a great chap, really lovely guy. More quiz stuff Wednesday and Friday evenings at 8 PM over on his channel. On the Friday, he's got Redacted, which is an original format of his. So do pop along for that. In between the two, if that's too long of a gap in between Wednesday and Friday, is too much time without quiz, you can go and visit our great friend Topper One Gaming. He streams on Thursday evenings at 8 PM. Oh, excuse me. And this coming week, he has got Checklist and Rebound. Checklist and Rebound. Again, 8 p.m. Thursday the 6th of July over at his channel, twitch.tv/Topple1Gaming. Not one to miss. As for little old me, well, like I said, we are approaching the mid-season finale, and going for our mid-season break while I take a couple of weeks off in Cyprus. So there won't be streams on the 15th because we're flying that day, and there won't be a stream on the 22nd. Certainly not a formal stream. If we've got okay Wi-Fi at the hotel, I might do something a bit more casual from over there if I can make that work. Hello, darling. But we'll see what happens. But those 2 weeks are going to be off. But I am going to be back next week, the 8th of July, with Buzz Off. No warm-up. We're going straight into Buzz Off, the next of the heats of the Buzz Off tournament. We've then got Red Herrings, the only featuring of Red Herrings this season. That's been written by Arun. And we're catching up on Oni's Google That pack. It says Spotlight on the schedule, but it's going to be Google That by Oni next Saturday to approach the mid-season finale. So Red Herrings by Arun, Buzz Off by, I think it's Shapes has written Buzz Off, and Google That by Oni. Should be a nice way to approach the mid-season, and I do hope you can join me right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush. That is next week at 8 p.m. That's all we've got time for tonight, though. So we are going to raid, and we're going to say, was it helmet on fire? Or fire helmet? What was the raid message? I could go and look at the question pack, actually, couldn't I? Fiery helmet, that was it. Thank you. Fiery helmet is going to be our raid message. All your pennies and medals from this game will be allocated when the credits roll in just a minute. But we're going to go raid, and we are going to raid, I think it's got to be... Gooey is doing Tomb Raider 3 glitchless speedruns. Might go and catch that later if he's still there. I think it's got to be Paul Lister. Paul Lister is a friend of the community. He's here a little bit, and he is doing a birthday stream, a 12-hour birthday stream, which looks like he's coming into the last hour. So we're going to go say hi and say happy birthday to Paul Lister, because he is here quite a bit, and it's nice to see it's his birthday. So we're going to give him some love. We're going to say fiery helmet to Paul Lister, and all will be well. Until next Saturday, unless I catch you midweek with either Ash or Topper. As ever, do come join the Discord if you want more information and more stuff. Always things going on over there. It'd be great to see you there. You'd be very welcome. But until next time, thank you for playing tonight. Thank you for joining me for Game Night. Congrats again to our winners, and thanks to our writers. You've been watching Game Night. I have been Royal Flush. Until we meet again, be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe as always. And until that time, take care, peace out, and good night.